Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at 6 starts now.
Another marijuana-based business wants to set up shop, but in one of the area's smallest communities, and some people are pushing back.
Twice as nice. General Motors reveals how it plans to double its annual revenues in less than 10 years.
Thousands of Metro Detroiters dealt with storm-related problems over the summer. If you had to trash any big items, you could be the target of a new scam. Glad you're with us tonight at 6. A Help Me Hank scam alert tops our news. People getting text messages that have them believing they have to pay up for previous trash pickups.
This is just awful. It's nothing more than an elaborate ploy to steal your identity. Consumer investigator Hank Winchester keeps getting tips from viewers who receive these messages. Hank, the scammers only need a few people to fall for it in order to get what they want, right?
Absolutely, Kimberly and Devin. Scam, scam, scam. We can't say it enough. If you get a text message and it involves trash regarding bulk pickup related to those storms this summer, understand those are high-tech thieves and they just have one goal: to steal your identity. If you dealt with storm-related damage and trash like this summer, you are not alone. Storm after storm, curbs lined with junk and debris. Extra pickups in communities all over Metro Detroit. It was a downright mess. Now thieves are trying to cash in on the weather woes. Take a look. This is a copy of a text message that's been circulating recently. Due to the extra bulk trash pickups throughout the summer, we are evaluating which homeowners may face additional fees. Please provide your personal information in the link below to avoid any costly late fees. This text message, a complete scam, an opportunity to get your personal information and then steal your identity.
They are hoping that high-pressure tactic is going to get you to bite.
Laura Blankenship is with the Better Business Bureau in southeastern Michigan and warns links, text messages, emails that you don't recognize should always be ignored.
Make sure that you're being very cautious anytime you're receiving a text message or an email as well, that you don't click on any of the links.
Trash pickups that are storm-related have come to an end for the most part. In Detroit, you can avoid fines by simply calling DPW. You can arrange for a special pickup, but you need to let the city know. If you just pile up items outside on your curb, you could be fined.
If you contact them in advance, they can set up an arrangement where they can bring out the trucks to be prepared to move it once you bring the things to the curb.
Now, let me be clear here. If you contact your local DPW and try to arrange for a special bulk pickup, understand that there could be a fee associated with that. But if you get a text message out of the blue from an unknown number and somebody's trying to charge you more money for a pickup that was scheduled over the summer, understand that somebody's just trying to rip you off. We're live here tonight. Hank Winchester, Help Me Hank.
It is amazing what scammers think of. Hank, any luck tracking down the people behind this one?
And Kimberly, you know how this goes. Unfortunately, by the time these scammers have hit enough victims here in Metro Detroit, they're on to the next scam. It is hard for police to track them down. But again, the important thing with this one and with all of these, if you get a text or an email and you don't recognize who it's coming from, just ignore it.
Yep.
Back to you.
Okay, Hank, thanks.
Now to the coronavirus. State reporting new data this afternoon. Here's where things stand. 7,674 new cases recorded. That's a two-day total. Sadly, we've lost 92 more Michigan lives. 47 of those deaths identified during a review of records. Meantime, Governor Whitmer announces that 10 million COVID-19 vaccine doses have been administered in Michigan. It means more than 5.5 million Michiganders have received at least one dose of the vaccine.
The suspect in a shooting at a Texas high school is in police custody. 18-year-old Timothy George Simpkins faces aggravated assault charges after police say he opened fire at Timberview High School in Arlington, Texas. After going on the run for a short while, Simpkins turned himself into police. 4 people were wounded but are expected to survive. The school was immediately placed on lockdown and students and staff were locked in their classrooms.
I heard people running through the halls and I was like, oh snap, should I get up? But I stayed in the seat and then came over to, Mr. Garza came over to announcements. It was like, we're in lockdown. I thought it was jail at first. And then I heard police. And then I heard on my phone somebody got shot.
Much more on the investigation into today's shooting in Texas when you join Lester Holt and the NBC Nightly News team. That's coming up immediately following this broadcast at 6:30.
Marijuana has become a booming and legitimate enterprise across our state, but when a new pot-based business plans to set up shop, there's often some pushback. One of Metro Detroit's smallest communities, River Rouge, with a population of around 7,200, has 5 marijuana businesses, and now a 6th is under consideration. Larry Spruill live with why some do not want to see another green light. Larry.
So Devin, here is what's really going on is that the Planning and Zoning Committee, they had a meeting tonight to discuss whether or not this should be in the green zone. That location is right across the street, right over here. But take a look, it's right next to Cloris Funeral Home and this Panther Stadium football stadium. That has a lot of people talking.
I say no, no, no.
I'm a medical marijuana card holder. I smoke marijuana.
Utterly ridiculous. Not for it.
The debate of building another medical marijuana dispensary in the city of River Rouge is getting mixed reactions. There's already 5 in the city of just a little over 7,000 people. And now there's discussion to possibly add a 6th one right here at Coolidge Highway and Fraser Street, just feet away from the historic Panther football stadium.
Plus we have our kids' activities every weekend right across the street.
This meeting is going to be evidently very, very short because the gentleman who wants this license or wants the rezoning, he is not here.
Wednesday, people living in River Rouge filled this room inside of City Hall to hear the Planning and Zoning Committee discuss if the business will be approved to be in the green zone, which means the business has to first meet certain criteria before granted a license.
Our stand from the Cloris Funeral Home and our proprietor is that we would like for this to be voted down and not to be an establishment in our community.
But approval or not,
I'm okay with marijuana, but not on the block.
It's going to cause crime. All kinds of going to go on.
Who wants a weed dispensary? Our kids are going through enough right now. Try to put a church right there. We need Jesus.
So there was no decision made tonight. That's because the business owner or anybody representing the business were not at the meeting tonight. But there were a lot of people talking during the public comment section. A lot of people say no dispensary should go here at this location. We are live in River Rouge tonight. Larry Spruill, Local 4.
You expect argument, more of those kind of arguments as it spreads into other communities as well. All right, Larry.
All right, Paul told us yesterday folks up in Michigan's Thumb seem to be leading a charmed life when it comes to seeing the sun these past couple of days here.
So for most of us, though, it's been a lot of clouds down our way, Paul.
Yep, second day in a row, the Thumb were the big winners, or was the big winner today. And right now, you can see 67 in Sandusky. Again, with the sunshine, you're not the cool spot today. The warm spot's actually in Detroit at City Airport, but a lot of us are just in the mid-60s right now. And the humidity right now is in many areas well above 80%. In fact, it's 100% humidity in Mount Clemens. So when you step outside, even though it's only in the 60s, you'll actually feel the moisture in there. You'll feel the humidity out there. Fortunately, with all the clouds around, the clouds are not leaking. It's a dry evening. It's just not a real pretty one in most spots, but there is moisture to the south. So we're going to increase those rain chances over the next couple of days. We'll break that down for you coming up. But for tonight, if you're heading out this evening for any sort of outdoor plan, it's going to be dry, cloudy, but dry, with temps only very slowly falling through the 60s with that moisture-laden air. Again, I'll be back for the forecast through the upcoming weekend in just a few minutes.
Hey, Paul, thank you. General Motors reveals its plans to double annual revenues by the end of the decade. If GM succeeds, its annual revenue by 2030 would be about $244 billion, and the automaker would be the leader in electric vehicle sales in the U.S. The automaker plans to transition to an all-electric fleet by 2035. That starts gradually, then would accelerate between 2030 and 2035. GM also is looking at subscriptions to services such as its hands-free driving technology to drive recurring revenue and boost profit margins.
Good Health tonight. We've talked about blood shortages, but now there's an urgent call for help as the Red Cross says the national blood supply has dipped dangerously low, creating an emergency situation. Recent surge in COVID cases led to a 10% drop in donations, but not a drop in the need for blood from patients. Dr. Frank McGeorge here with the latest on the shortage. Doc?
Yeah, Devin. So, collecting sufficient blood has been a concern since the pandemic began. But this latest surge has been especially challenging, particularly as we're heading into the holiday season when fewer people tend to donate to begin with. But one regular donor says you can always count on him. 500 blood donations since 1999.
It's my way of giving back.
It's a milestone for Sean Brennan, who has continued to roll up his sleeve even through the pandemic.
When you think of the lives you could be saving, it's a no-brainer to me.
But the Red Cross says COVID has kept many away, with donor turnout recently reaching the lowest level of the year. Right now, there is a dire need for blood. The Red Cross says its national inventory is the lowest it's been at this time of year since 2015, with less than a day's supply of certain blood types.
There are concerns for hospitals who may have to delay elective procedures or surgeries. A worst case scenario is that the hospitals won't have the blood for emergency type situations. This is an emergency.
The organization estimates it will need to collect around 10,000 additional units each week for a month, above what's normally donated, in order to make up for the shortage. There's a need for all blood types, but the need for O negative is greatest.
O negative is universal and is used in emergency situations, and O positive is nearly universal and is the most commonly transfused blood type.
The Red Cross emphasizes safety measures are in place to keep donors and staff protected from COVID-19.
It's all about saving lives.
Now remember, each donation can save up to 3 lives, and you can make an appointment to donate blood through the Red Cross app or on their website or by calling 800-RED-CROSS. Back to you.
Critical. All right, Frank.
Well, you'll find all sorts of high-tech new features in vehicles these days, but how many of them do drivers actually want or even use?
Right.
A revealing new study is coming up just ahead.
Also, what's the best case scenario when you get pulled over for speeding? Have you thought about this before, Kim?
Uh-huh.
One driver got off with a warning and some help around the house. That's coming up next. Hang on.